Okay, let me tell you an incredible story. It's about a queen mother named Yaa Asantewaa who decided to take on the most powerful empire on the entire planet. This is a story about pure defiance, incredible courage, and what it means to fight for the very soul of your nation. So to really get this, you have to picture the scene. The year is 1900. The British Empire is at the absolute peak of its power. It's a global superpower so huge they used to say the sun never set on it. We're talking massive armies, a global reach. Their power seemed totally unbreakable. But for all its power, for all its might, the empire was about to run into a force it was completely, and I mean completely, unprepared for. And that force was a single, elderly woman. So what on earth could possibly spark a conflict like this? Well, it all comes down to one thing: the soul of a nation, which was literally embodied in the golden stool of the Ashanti people. Now, the golden stool wasn't just some throne or a piece of gold. No. To the Ashanti people in what we now call Ghana, this stool was everything. They believed it held the sunsum, the actual spirit, the soul of their entire nation. It was their identity, their history, their future, all wrapped up in this one sacred object. And you can probably guess what happens next. This sacred symbol is about to become a major flashpoint. This is that moment where the raw ambition of an empire just slams head-on into the deepest beliefs of a people. So the British governor, a man named Sir Frederick Hodgson, shows up. And in an act of just staggering arrogance and ignorance, he demands that the golden stool be brought out so he can sit on it. For the Ashanti, this wasn't just an insult. It was basically a declaration of spiritual war. So how did the Ashanti leaders, the chiefs and the kings, respond to this outrageous demand? With silence. A heavy, defeated kind of silence. See, after years of fighting the British, it really seemed like their will to fight was just gone. They were actually ready to hand over their most sacred symbol, just to avoid more bloodshed. They were ready to surrender. But in that tense, silent room, right at the moment a nation's spirit was about to be snuffed out, one voice rose up, and it changed everything. It was the queen mother of the Ejisu state, Yaa Asantewaa. Think about that. While all the men are sitting there in defeated silence, she gets to her feet. An elderly woman, a grandmother, but she had a fire inside her that the British Empire could not have possibly imagined. And her actions, well, they spoke way louder than words. She didn't try to negotiate. She didn't plead with them. No. In a move of just pure, raw defiance, she grabbed a weapon. And then she turned to those silent chiefs